churches up in Jake neighborhood so
Per
Jake can
capita
go off,
nigga.
man.
Right.
See, Esau knows because there was a scripture in Judah that tell you in order to keep these people down, keep them in sin, keep them away from their power.
Right.
And when you set up these wicked ass churches, man, Jake gonna flock to that shit. Cause
Right.
Jake need hope, man.
Yeah.
And it's more sinister too when you think about it, because those churches are basically an excuse to keep sinning. The churches are there to make you feel, to appease your guilt. So they feel more inclined to keep sinning, man. Why? Because they can go back to church every Sunday and feel good about themselves. So they basically never come out of sin. You know? It says, Psalms 94:11, the Lord Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man whom thou chasten, O Lord Yahweh, and teachest him out of thy law.
Yeah, so hey, the Lord knows the thoughts of man are vanity, because all men don't have Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua in their thoughts, man. All men don't have doing the right thing in their thoughts. They don't have being righteous, being upright. They don't have the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
See, us, we do that. Us, before we make actions, we consider, am I going off? How is this going to affect me? Is this going to affect me going to camp on Saturday?
Yeah.
Is it going to affect me on my ability to do videos, man? You thinking bigger than vanity when you setting your mind upon the Lord, man.
That's right.
How many niggas think like that, man?
Right.
They thinking, oh, how can I get this ratchet ass bitch to suck my dick?
Right.
How can I convince this nigga's woman to come slide in my crib?
Yeah.
What time are my ops gonna be on the block so I can slide and shoot them, man?
Right.
What type of recipe can I put in this crack to make the fiends come back, man?
Right.
That's you niggas.
Yeah.
So you gotta, yeah, come on, you got it.
This is 1 Corinthians 1, verse 27. But Yahweh have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Why? Yep.
And Yahweh have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. And the base things of the world and things which are despised hath Yahweh chosen, yea, and things which are not, to bring the not things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence.
Yeah. If you know anything about how the Most High gets down, that's his MO, man. He likes to raise up the small things to overtake the big things. Right. He took the basis of men, the lowest level human, and made him ruler over the whole earth, man. By far.
And this is the
no
result
other
of it.
nation even close.
Yeah, Esau by far has had greatest rulership out of all the heathen. Because remember, this is just really, when the scriptures go into a time, and half a times, man, remember he ruled a full time as the Greeks, he ruled a full time as the Romans, and then he's ruling a half a time as the Americans, man.
Yeah, right.
That's that half a time because it's that small season.
Right.
You know? Right. So this man has had them, 2.5 rulerships, man.
Right.
Really 2, because I mean, honestly, this is the continuance of his second rulership, which is the Romans, but he had more rulerships than anybody, man. Shit, even us, we only been in peace for 40 years under Solomon.
Right.
We ain't never had dominion of the planet. We had dominion at a time when we was taking over the Canaanites, but even then, we wasn't established in the land.
Yeah.
You know, when we got set up in the land, we got kicked the fuck out.
Yeah, and there were some parts of the land of Israel, we didn't kick the Hamites all the way out.
Nah, we didn't conquer
We let
it
them
all.
dwell. We let them dwell among us.
Yeah, because you got played like Samaria. You had a lot of Jakes that dwelled among Ham and Samaria, man. That's why Yahweh Shai told the disciples, he said, don't go to Samaria, because there was a lot of heathens down there. There was a lot of Hamitic niggas down there, acting like Israelites, man. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, coming up with fucking fringes on. That's when the Lord told the chick at the well, he said, you don't know what we worship. Salvation is of the Jews, man. Because you had a lot of those Samaritans that was trying to keep the customs of the Israelites, man. You know? Get 2 Ezra 7 and 19.
I was gonna get there real quick. What you were saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is John chapter 4, verses 15. It said, the woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw. Yahweh Shah saith unto her, Go call thy husband, and come hither.
All right, now let's think about that, right? It wasn't talking about physical water. She wanted to understand.
She wanted to understand. Yeah.
She wanted an understanding of what was happening, man, because she heard about the blessings of the Israelites and how these men was doing miracles. And you already know the scriptures say that the heathen already envy us anyway. Like if you look at us today and you notice Ishmael, Elam, or even Esau try to emulate us, man. Like I remember a couple years ago, we was going to this brother's crib, but we went to the restaurant to get some chicken. Fucking Ishmael was in it. He was looking at us. He was like, damn, y'all some fans. How y'all do that, man?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just how we are as people.
That's right.
Now, them niggas wearing fitted hats, starter jackets, you know what I'm saying? Getting lineups and shit, Jordans, you know? Because they know that power in Jake, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It say, the woman answering said, I have no husband. Yahweh Shah answered her, thou hast well said I have no husband.
Like, bitch, you lying.
For thou hast had 5 husbands.
You got 5 husbands. Basically said, he was like, basically, you blind bitch. You a hoe. Okay?
He say, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou hast is not thy husband, and that saidest thou truly.
Yeah, he's there, but the nigga you dealing with right now ain't your man, bitch. And that's the truth. Go ahead.
And say, the woman saith unto him, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet.
Great. And you know what? And this is how wicked these women are, man. They show you that the trait gene of Eve expand to all the heathen bitches, even the nigga woman mainly. But hey, all the women are the daughters of Eve. Okay? But hey, she was like, hey man, trying to trick the Lord. And then when he called her out, like, nah, bitch, you got 5 husbands, you ain't right. She was like, oh yeah, you a prophet, huh? So you know what's up.
Says, Sir, I perceive that thou art a prophet. Our fathers worship in this mountain, and ye say that in Jerusalem is a place where men are to worship.
See, and she's still trying to run game on the Lord, man. Can you imagine the game? Can you imagine the look that Yahweh Shah is giving her right now? He probably was sitting down, and you know how when you come up unsolicited or solicited, you know how you just give a motherfucker the under eye? He probably looking at her the whole time. Probably didn't even look the bitch in the face. He probably just didn't even look at her like,
what's the point of you talking
trying to run
like
game on the Lord, man.
And she said, Yahweh Shah said to her, Woman, believe me, the hour coming when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
Right, because the dusty ass Hamites, they was trying to worship the Most High, man. He said, you don't know what the hell you involved in. Covenant wasn't given to you, man. That's why he said you won't now or at the time to come worship in this mountain.
Right.
Okay, because you're not gonna get that. Look, Ham, you going on the bottom with Esau, man.
Yeah,
okay, you a slight step above Esau. This is a barely slight step.
She was trying to claim that heritage, man. The same thing Amalek do, man. They try to put on and try to keep certain ways and say, oh yeah, we them people. No.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah said, that ain't you, nigga.
Well, you got a plethora of these knuckle brains in the land today. They call themselves Philosophians. Philosophy goes into falsified, man. Okay, so what happened is a lot of times they come with this bullshit because they believe in a Star David, Solomon, and all that shit, and they go into that whole Queen of Sheba thing. Well, you know, the Queen of Sheba, X, Y, and Z. Well, it was never documented Solomon had a baby with her. Okay, not that I know of. Okay, now I remember going into the account that she did visit, but I don't think it ever specified he had any lineage with her, did it?
No.
Yeah, so I mean, even if he did, that don't make you people the chosen people, man. Right. Because you're still of your father's of Ham, man. Yeah. And Solomon was an Israelite. You Hamite saint. Okay, so you can't use that matriarchal lineage of that wickedness, man. Because I believe she was of the. She was a Hamite. Was she Hamite? Was she or
she might have been
she might have been a shit. Look up the lineage of the Queen of Sheba, man.
They were like down in Arabia. So
they could have been like
Cushites. They could have been Shemites too.
Because you know Cush and Ishmael share some are part of the same thing, man. Like the Palestinians, those are originally fucking Hamites, man. But you got Ishmaelites claiming that now.
Right.
Go ahead.
John 4 verse 22. It say, ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
It's of the Jews.
They say, but the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. The Most High is a spirit, and they that worship Him must worship Him in spirit and in truth, man. So a lot of the times you fake Amalekites, man, you don't worship the Most High in the right spirit.
Yeah.
You worship the Most High indeed by be able to hold certain holy days, but you're not spreading the word, man. You're not revealing unto the Israelites who they are. You don't make a effort to go out on the highways and byways as the Lord commanded, man. You niggas don't even believe in the Messiah, man. So we definitely know that Amalek, he don't worship the Most High in spirit and truth.
You still got some niggas over there that believe the Lord ain't come like the first. They still wait on the first coming, bro. They look in the year 2022, they wait on the Messiah to pull up in the fucking donkey, man. you waiting on to pull up on a camel, man. Yeah, because a lot of them like them old Ben Ami niggas. A lot of them niggas that believe in the Old Testament, they don't believe the Messiah came yet. That's why they discredit the New Testament. Yeah. They were like, oh well, the Messiah haven't come yet. Out of all this prophecy, you simple ass niggas still believe the Messiah ain't come the first time. I'll be better off y'all saying that the Yahweh Shai gonna pull up in a Hellcat. At least it's modern day.
Yeah.
You niggas still stuck on the Zechariah 9 prophecy, man.
That's that same philosophy of those Amalekites. They have basically the same doctrine. They try to say there is a Messiah, but he hasn't come yet. You know, because they really are trying to paint the picture that the Messiah
already came,
come out of their lineage. But their lineage is destined to be going to slavery.
That's also, but this is the irony of it, because you even got Amalekite scholars, man. Because honestly speaking, who runs the Vatican? Amalek. And then you go down in the catacombs, they got all types of pictures of Yahweh Shai being elite. Hey, the Rothschilds know Yahweh Shai came, man. They know how he looked. They got relics of the crucifixion. They know who we are, man. Because in order for us to fall away again, the Messiah had to come the first time, man. Well, that prophecy couldn't be fulfilled of us being dispersed this latter time. That's why Paul said a falling away should come first, man.
And to be honest, man, we're probably never gonna know how much damage they did in the Renaissance era until we get in the kingdom, man. Because all of the shit that they probably found, different bones, sepulchres, artifacts, writings, you know, that they kept under wraps because why? They were trying to repaint the narrative. They were in the Renaissance era. Basically, is the birth of white supremacy.
Yep.
That's where the whole white, black, red, yellow thing came from. And all of a sudden, all of these original images start disappearing.
Yeah.
Statues start getting knocked down, defaced. Paintings start getting remade. You know, the paintings had to be commissioned by the Pope by certain select individuals, Michelangelo, things like that. The statue of David, that was ordained and approved by the Pope, man. So it had to go through what his interpretation was.
Gatekeepers.
And that was the so-called depiction of David.
That was an abomination too.
You see, they did all of that at the same time that they collected all of those that information in the Vatican Library, which is miles long, by the way.
Yeah, I got the fact, man.
Look at that bullshit right there, man. Yeah, bring it up.
The question is, how big is the Vatican Library? It says the Vatican Library preserves over 180,000 manuscripts, including 80,000 archival units, 1,600,000 printed books, over 300,000 coins and medals, 150,000 prints and drawings, and 150,000 photographs.
Hey, that's right there to discredit of discontinuing the whole fucking nation, man. When that scripture, Jeremiah 17:4, it says thou should to discontinue from thy heritage. That's part of it, man.
They say the library has 42 kilometers or 26 miles of shelving.
26 miles of shelving, bro.
They admit to, man.
Dude, that's from here. That's from here to fucking Grandview, man. That's a 30-minute drive.
Right.
So imagine how long it take to walk that shit. That's like an 8-hour walk, man.
Yep.
God damn.
And how much of that contains proof that we are the Israelites, man?
Yeah, man. Think about all the knowledge that we got just out of what's befitting this one book, man.
They got miracles. Like the scriptures say that they could contain the miracles in a book.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know they got the records, man. Like when they say Vatican is what, 2 square miles, but imagine this shit underground, man. Because that's what catacombs means, underground. God damn.
6 miles of shelving.
26 miles, man.
You got to think about it too. Around that time of the Renaissance, man, how are they so dead certain, besides the Hebrew and stuff, how are they so dead certain who the people were? They found out something, man, that they're hiding in them catacombs. And like a true serial killer, like Esau is, you would think he would just destroy the Vatican evidence, but no, he's got to hold on to trophies and shit.
Yeah.
He got to keep the head in the refrigerator.
But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but
that's
that's
right,
part of prophecy though, because a lot of that information has been leaked out.
Yep.
Like they got 2,500-year-old tablets going back from the time of Babylonian captivity, inscribing to when Jeremiah wrote about the Babylonians going down in the
Right.
Paleo-Hebrew, man.
Yeah.
They got all that in there, man. And that's the spirit, because see, that's like a museum. Like in the kingdom, we're gonna have artifacts. We're gonna have museums like Esau sets up museums.
Yeah.
You sets up relicas and shit like that. We're gonna have those things.
Right.
And we're gonna get all that back, man.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna piece together the hidden shit in the images, and then we're gonna
Right.
teach our people. Man.
Right. So we had artifacts in our high holy places, man. You had the rod of Aaron was stashed there.
Yep.
You had the mercy seat. You had the golden cup, the golden censer. These are things that we got spoiled and was eventually taken from us.
Yeah.
But we had types of things like that.
Mark
I
of the
got taken to Rome.
Yeah.
Those things got taken to Rome.
Oh, they showed you that when Titus took over, what, 67 AD? They showed you, they called it Ark of Titus.
Oh, yeah,
They showed you
yeah.
they was walking out with it, bro. At the
Yeah.
end, the ark, the
still
fucking
exists.
menorahs could have
Menorah, y'all just-
been, they could have been half, shit, them shits was probably damn near 6-7 feet, man.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the relics, they look like they,
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It had some weight to it, and these were like real gold. This was like real wealth, man. The censers, the fucking linen cloths, the holy garments, the garments, man. You know, all those things.
Yeah. And it's no different because back in the Greek time, what did Antiochus try to do, man? He tried to renovate the temple to the temple of Jupiter, man.
Yeah.
You see?
But you know what's so weird though? How much you want to bet when you remember when they parted Yahushua's garments? When they pierced aside, they parted his garments.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to bet the Rothschild still probably got them garments, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And when the Lord come on the scene and put on that disfigured body, for
Yeah.
that one day, he gonna have them garments on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Yep. You had something called the Crusades, man.
Yeah.
That was a holy war over in the Holy Land, but we know that they had an agenda. They were going over there gathering stuff up, man.
Yeah, because the fucking at the time, I believe that's when I think Jake was in the papacy, but even then you had those cases. Yeah, because the war of the Crusades was between Ishmael and Jake, man. You know?
Quick question. Psalms, it's book Psalms 85:11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
Yep, and that's right, man. Truth is spraying from the earth. That's why I tell you, the earth is up and moving, man. You know, like a lot of artifacts, like they found Pharaoh's chariot in the Red Sea. You know, they found Pharaoh's chariot in the Red Sea. They said it was of solid gold, or the rims around it, man. Okay, they found what else they found, man? They found part of the you call like the Mount Sinai when the Most High came down and charted it.
Oh, it's still charged.
Yeah, they found fucking Lot's wife. Bitch turned to a pillar of salt.
Yep.
They found Dead Sea Scrolls, like a lot of the prophecies, man. When you read the Dead Sea Scrolls,
They even found King Hezekiah's ring.
yeah.
It had the king's seal on it under a cave, just like they said he was. When he fled, when the Assyrians came, he went and fled to like a back passageway.
And that's
they found the ring.
And that's how Esau tests the fidelity of the scriptures, because he go back to those lands and he go dig it up and he find it, man. That's what proves the Bible's real, man. And you got niggas out there, man. You prove King David lived. Look, man.
That's the white man's book, man. The white man created that book.
If it was a white man book, he wouldn't go out his way to try to discredit it, nigga.
Yeah. Because think about all of the religions that came out of the Bible that are not the Bible. You got the three major religions. You got Catholics, you got Muslims, and then you got Judaism. All of them come out of the Bible. All of the characters are in the Bible. The main heroes, the stories. But what you have three different books that they follow though. The Catholics follow something called Canon Law. The Muslims follow something called the Quran, and these so-called Jews call something the Talmud. It's all based in the Bible, but what did they do? They really have their own writings that they really subscribe to. Those are the books, and they're completely contrary to the original book.
And you notice through the Bible is the real deal, because every fucking nation, they plagiarize their beliefs from the Bible, man. Okay, like everybody had an account of the flood. That's why in every historical or religious text, even in the Quran, you can read about a flood.
Yeah.
Because remember the time of Noah, and you still had other nations around that lived. They had their accounts of it. They had their magi's and shit to write down accounts of it. But the Lord wasn't dealing with them, man. You know what I'm I'm saying? Kind of like with the Josephus. Okay, you got Josephus, Flavius Josephus, which was basically a credited historian during the time of Masada, but at the same time, man, the Lord put it on his spirit to write certain things, but he was not divinely inspired.
Right.
But he brought out a lot of right information in the Josephus, man. So, go ahead.
2nd Ezra 6, verse 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these things that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that receive shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed, turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
It's been so long without fruit, man.
Yep. That's why people ride by honking horns, because even these little stragglites right here, they probably know we're the Israelites. They don't probably conform to it, but everybody know about us, man.
Right.
Oh, those are the Hebrew Israelites. Oh, those are those are the Jews. They know, man.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is on YouTube. You got TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. The 9 times out of 10, you done ran across this information before, man.
Right.
Everybody know who the hell we are.
Yeah, IUIC on BET.
Yeah. Right.
Come on, bro.
That's for real,
bro.
That's some bullshit, man.
Because low key, man, everybody there, they look at us as foolish. But low key, people respect what we're doing, man. You can tell by the looks you get.
Yeah, they get
the horns. Even that nigga with the Edomite dude, we call him Bill. You know what? He scoffed a lot, but you know what? You can tell he respects us, man.
Yeah.
That's why he keep coming back. You might not like what we're saying. You may think what we're doing is foolish.
You see,
but you gotta respect it.
Yeah, he's slowly trying to because hey, I mean, Bill scoffed us every year for what, since 2017?
He got fucked up.
Yeah, he got fucked up because we put curses on his ass.
Yeah, he found us out here, man.
Bro,
He switched up completely.
he was everywhere we prophesied that nigga showed up. You know? He showed up. He pulled up right here, man. You know?
No, man, this is a major highway. You show the camera where this highway is. You literally, how many people have stopped right here in traffic, man?
It's a light
to
right
try to
there.
engage us, man. You know? And the more these prophecies come to pass, the more our value gonna go up. Our value's gonna go up like Amazon stock in 1999.
Hey, you know why? Because hey, people were watching the news. Hey, matter of fact, case in point, now let's get on this. The whole thing over there with the fucking Nord Stream 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Okay.
pipeline.
Now this is how crazy this shit is, right? Now we all know that America, they want to dominate the Middle East, they want to dominate the West of the world, right? So it's nothing for them to set up an attack like that, because you had people out there, you had a whole Navy fleet team out there that was actually skilled drillers that went down there and they was doing so-called experiments or defusing bombs and shit, and all of a sudden where you was at, the fucking pipeline got sabotaged, man.
Yeah.
And then what's so crazy, because you got the elites of Russia, because you know Esau plays both sides of the fence, because Putin is a puppet too. Just like you got the Rothschilds in this nigga's ear, you got a different sect, the Illuminati, in Putin's ear, and they're gonna make them clash together. Because they blaming Russia, but Russia is blaming the West is blaming them.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they setting up sides, but it's all biblical prophecy, man.
Right. You gotta realize the money don't have sides, man. People's political affiliation or people's so-called nationality, when you get to these elites, they don't have borders, man. There's no difference whether they're in the UK or whether they're in Russia.
It's true.
All money speaks the same language to the same group of people. So it doesn't matter if these people don't like these people speak a different language than these people. It's all controlled by Esau, man, at the very tippy top.
Yep. Good
That's
point.
what you niggas gotta understand, man.
Very
all
good
this politics, this shit is theater, man.
They gotta work the price shit.
Yeah,
You really think Nancy Pelosi is against Trump, man? That's theater.
Yeah, niggas still trying to get Trump in office, man.
They're trying to stoke you into voting and legitimizing them so they can be justified in doing what's coming next.
That's right.
But what's coming next is about to piss off the EU, man. And when that happens, we there, brothers.
That's right.
Hey, we'll get that in Revelation, man. The beast shall hate the whore.
Yep.
So this what we is, man. We in the time of prophecy.
They that fucked up Germany. That's gonna fuck up Germany,
fucked
man.
up,
In
yeah.
Western Europe, they can forget about it. Just off that alone, the whole European, that shit can go under, man.
Yeah.
Because now they needed that. That was an affordable way for them to have energy supply consistently through the winter.
Yeah.
And that shit happened right at the right time. You know that was sabotage. That's an act of war right there, man. Okay?
This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate, and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
Okay, now when you look at a rider of a horse, who's controlling the horse? The rider, right? Okay, so now you got the America, which is the great whore, okay? And you got a movie coming out called Babylon, and they showed the bitch in a red dress.
Yeah.
But basically, man, this is the NATO in the EU here, the 7 heads and the 10 horns, and you got America that's behind it, man. Okay? And then what happened in Germany, that's gonna cause a ripple effect, because when they find out that America had something to do with that, their so-called ally, then that's gonna break a lot of tension there, man. Because believe it or not, Germany is part of what's keeping the EU intact, man. That's one of the stronger of
That's
the
a good point.
economies.
Real good point.
Yep.
And it tells you that in Daniel the 2nd chapter, man.
Yeah, the main things is Germany, France, Great Britain.
Yep.
Right now it is, but eventually, the way this economy is set up, you need to have relationships with Russia to maintain any kind of stability in Europe, man.
Right.
Because Russia is so resource heavy that the shit you don't grow in your own land, you just get it shipped from the east, man.
Right.
So with the whole
Like wheat.
with the whole Ukraine deal, and gasoline too. With the whole Ukraine deal, that's kind of people acting, finicky. But hey, Germany, they say fuck it.
Right.
We don't give a fuck if y'all killing these Ukrainians. Just make sure our gas is here on point, man.
Yeah, because it's a business deal, man.
Huh.
Because see, Germany, they know that America's hand is in Ukraine, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And they got this falsified bullshit talking about the Ukrainians are winning a war. No, the fuck they're not. Russia is smoking them niggas, man.
Right.
But see, that's the American media pushing that. Got these fucking bums out here that really believe that Ukraine can't do nothing with Russia, man.
Nothing.
Ukraine can't do shit with NATO, man.
Yeah. Really, America can't.
Yeah, they can't. Russia has the strongest military on the planet Earth, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's because they're a different breed of men and their weapons are far superior.
Right.
Okay? Because when you go into America's defense systems, they lacking, bro.
Through.
They're through, bro. They got a D rating, they're lacking.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 29. It says, the whole city shall flee for the noise of the horsemen and bowmen. They shall go into thickets and climb up on the rocks. Every city shall be forsaken, and not a man dwell therein.
Right, man, because hey, when the room of war and the wars come in these lands, these people gonna be trying to find a way out of here, man.
Yeah.
Like you got Russians over there, they're literally breaking body parts because they don't want to get reinstated in the draft, man.
Yeah.
Because when Russia gonna reinstate a draft, you know America is gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing Esau does in the West. He tries to replicate what other people does, man.
Yeah.
Like you had some what they call the space wars, man. Russia was far superior in technology at that time. Okay, so what did Esau do? He faked the moon landing. Literally, niggas shot that shit in a 5x5 square inch goddamn studio.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
shot that shit in a hotel room, bro.
Right. I'm still waiting on them to go back.
Why y'all ain't been back yet, man?
Yeah, they supposed to launch their
Yeah.
Artemis. The Artemis didn't even take off, man.
Yeah, they launched it. They said they had an engine oxygen leak. That was 3 weeks ago.
They ain't bringing that shit back, man.
Wait a minute.
They playing you people.
Bro,
What happened?
you would think that he should better go to the moon like going home.
Oh, easy. Yeah.
But you know what, Esau? At the very least, man, you should have some 4K cameras set up there. You should have all this money you paying NASA.
Yeah.
You don't have no images or nothing.
Nigga,
You
at
ain't
least
got no
put a
camera set
McDonald's up
Yeah,
there.
they showed them they put the damn flag in the moon, and that shit
It's waving.
ain't no wind in the fucking space,
For one
man.
thing, there's no atmosphere up there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So how the hell you gonna have air up there, man? And then it was a fucking light.
Right.
Okay, so like, where'd you get to plug it up at? Where's the sockets at, man? This nigga wants you to think he flew a tin can through the Van Allen belts with some extension cords, man.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
This nigga got on what they call the lunar rovers. Nigga, that's a go-kart. This nigga said that shit cost $90 million to make.
A fucking go-kart.
Right.
Man, that's J5. That's
See
a
niggas in the hood driving
that's a
those.
shopping cart. That's a shopping cart from
Bike life,
Walmart
nigga.
with some bike wheels on that bitch with an iPhone attached to
Right.
it. Nigga, that's it.
90 mil.
$90 million, man.
This is Isaiah 47, man, because it's all witchcraft. This place is run, and the power is maintained by that. Isaiah 47, verse 1. come down and sit on the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne.
There's no throne, man. Okay, your false sense of superiority, that's all folly, man. Like the brother said, hey, why you ain't go back to the moon, man? You should better go to the moon like getting up in the morning. You got all this technology and shit. Nigga, go to the moon. You can see it, it's right, go.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it.
Shit, bro, you go to the moon, I would say, you know what, you actually did live footage and you actually went, I would say, I would get this man out, like, hey. But it ain't gonna happen, man. Because, hey, the Lord gave you a pack. He said, look, if you can do that, we will cease to be a nation.
Right.
So you're making a moon landing, and you can't fool the Most High, man.
That's right.
The fuck you thought this was?
That's right.
I'm gonna fake a moon landing, and maybe the Lord gonna kill Israelites.
Right.
You damn nigga.
It's like now you can see the moon right there, right? There's cameras right now that you can just buy in the store. You can zoom in all the way in and see the surface, man. So if he gonna go up there, everybody gonna be able to see it now.
Bro, I got some binoculars, bro, that we can see chairs. I can literally zoom in and see the surface of the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
And ain't nothing that bro.
I got a telescope in the crib. I see the shit.
Ain't no flag up there.
That's pretty powerful too. I can see it.
Because it's a plasma ball of light, you fucking demon.
Right.
You ain't landing on that. It has its own heat. Okay? Go ahead.
It say, Isaiah 47 verse 1, come down and sit in the dust. And the dust represent confusion, man. And that's all you see on this place, man. Straight confusion. They don't even know who they want to be for the next presidential elects, man. When the people, when that shit come around, they don't know who the fuck they want in office, man.
Oh, when they talking about midterm elections, bro, they may have mass blackouts. They may have all types of shit. They talking about the internet being shut down. A lot of shit gonna happen out here, man.
Yeah.
And you people ain't ready for it, man.
Right.
Say, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right?
Yeah.
Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right. You notice they said you will no longer be called tender and delicate. Why? Because this is the best quality of life of living is over here in America, man. These are the fattest, these are the laziest. These are the people most ripe for judgment, man.
Yeah.
And it says you're the virgin daughter, you've been untouched. Nobody alive has been part of a real war, man. The war in Iraq, that was bullshit.
That was all bullshit.
There was no real threat of somebody coming over on the homeland and touching this place.
Yeah, that was basically a sit-off mission, man.
Yeah.
Those brothers got sent to Iraq, man. Brothers, that was some bullshit, man. They basically sent you out there to die, man.
Yeah. For some money.
Yeah.
They say, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And we see that with the whole, they was finding unmarked graves of Native Americans.
Thousands, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You got all kind of Native Americans that have been killed unjustly, and they finding these bones, man.
Yeah.
You got the reports coming out of Esau tampering with other nations' politics. You got down there in South America, all that. Hey, he responsible for that, man.
Yeah.
Read that book, Economic Hitman. These people have black ops, secret covert things to sway politics.